Okay, so this is JeeShen from Softinn. In this video, I'm going to talk about Softinn FATboy app on how it operates at the hotel counter and also how the same app install at the kiosk to enable a self check-in. So Softinn Kiosk app, or we call it Softinn FATboy, right? It's an app that can be operated in two modes. Okay, one being desktop mode and the other one is kiosk mode. So why two different modes? The same app will allow the hotel to perform check-in, issue room key, scan IC, passport at the hotel counter. So if you operate a hotel with a lobby and the hotel front desk would need to issue room key, right? So the same app can be installed at the counter to perform such activity. So in another mode, the same app, when it operates in kiosk mode, does the same thing, basically to issue room key, scan IC and passport, but this time around, instead of the app being operated by the counter staff, the front desk, the guests get to do it themselves. So this is how we enable self check-in using the kiosk hardware, right? So this is how the app looks like in different mode. Okay, on the left you are looking at the app in in desktop mode, and on the right is the same app in the kiosk mode, right? So it looks slightly different, but it does the same thing. Basically issue room key, scan IC and passport, right? So let me launch the app on my laptop. So okay, here's the app. Here's the FATboy app in desktop mode. As you can see, it has the ability to look at the list of guest arrival, departure. I can look at the list of all the guest reservations from the system will pull the reservation from the PMS. And if the app is connected to the door lock software, I would be able to perform room key issue. I can actually issue room key from here. I can actually recycle the key, which is to perform the checkout and wipe up the details from the card so that the same card would not be able to open the door. Then the hotel front desk use this to scan the IC and also scan the passport, right? So this is the app operated in desktop mode. Okay, now I can actually switch this to kiosk mode. Here's the same app. I log in and I choose to operate it in kiosk. Click save, close the app, and now relaunch the app. You will notice that the same app now runs in a kiosk mode, right? So I would be able to, if this app is installed at the kiosk, it will enable self check-in. Basically, the guest will key in the reservation from the received from the OTA, and then they may then scan their IC, passport, and then make payment and etc. until they receive the room key. So this is the FATboy app in the kiosk mode, right? They may also perform walk-in bookings, choose a room, and then as you can see, I can scan my IC. So I won't go through in details how I actually do check-in because this is my laptop. I would not have access to the kiosk hardware, but you get the idea that you see the same app, right, will operate in both modes. Okay, so what are the benefits of having the same app operate in two modes? Okay, first, the reservations were synced from the PMS, right? Now imagine if at the hotel counter, you no longer need to key in the date and time before you issue the room key because the app knows the reservation, how long the guests stayed, and they will program the key according to their stay. So there's no need for the counter to manually key in the in and out date before issuing a room key. Second benefit is hardware compatibility. So as you can see, you get to choose to work with different hardware, and the same hardware works at your hotel counter, also work on your hotel kiosk. So let me log into the desktop mode again, and then show some of the list of the compatible hardware. So as for door lock, we have a list of hardware that is compatible. And as for the IC reader, we have as well. And same goes to the passport scanner, the credit card terminal, etc. So it depends on your usage. You may choose compatible hardware and purchase it and then install it at your counter. And with this software, right, basically you would be able to operate it seamlessly, right? So now, if you look at the these systems, right, why you should consider using the FATboy. How we design this is that the FATboy, regardless of which mode it operates in, basically it is pulling data from the PMS, right? So the FATboy will take the same data, the reservation. Imagine you have multiple counter. Say you have 2 counter performing the check-in or check-out, right? You can perform it simultaneously, right? The systems will work with your PMS to retrieve the list of reservations, and then the front desk will be able to perform check-in and check-out, okay? And for the kiosk, it is operated in 2-way. So why 2-way? Because not only it does pull the data from the PMS, it does also send data back to the PMS. Imagine a guest scan their IC, that information will sync to the PMS, and imagine the guest make payment when they perform the self check-in. The payment will be collected by the kiosk, and the same payment amount will be sent to the PMS. So we have designed this solution in a way that it supports multi-counter and multi-kiosk. There's no problem that you could have one kiosk installed at the lobby, the other kiosk installed at the car park, and the systems will kind of sync and help the system synchronize, so there's no issue to have multiple counters, multiple kiosks operated at the same time. So because it will coordinate with the PMS and work with each other. So in this video, the main reason why I recorded this is just to highlight that the same app get to work in both modes, right? So, and the benefit for the hotel to use this product is the hardware compatibility specifically, and also the seamless integration with the PMS. Thanks for watching this video, and if you have any further inquiries about Softinn FATboy, feel free to drop in a comment. Thank you.